I feel that in a funny way the festival has lost heart. You know, there's some model over there being photographed, but it's totally without significance. You see, the English, they're very philistine, they don't know much about art, so the only news you ever get in Britain about film festivals is this thing of people stripping off on the beach.
Cannes isn't at all what it used to be. In the 50s, the newspapers used to be full of pneumatic young ladies. Well, the pneumatic young ladies are still here, but there seem to be fewer people writing captions about Geneviève is a fresh air girl. The people who come here seem to divide themselves into two categories, those who come to see and those who come to be seen. One sees a great deal more of some than of others, and it's probably true to say that the more you see of some, the less likely you are to recognize them, whereas the truly famous can get by on their faces alone. Still, Cannes is a bit like a children's party. There's a prize here for nearly everybody. Whether the degree of applause at the end of a film actually has any effect on the final judgment is very hard to say. Mr. Anderson, can you put Cannes in perspective for me? What is really important here?
Well, I suppose that at any festival, from a filmmaker's point of view, what is important are the films. And at Cannes this year, there are a fantastic number of films being shown. There are about 500 films. In fact, there are, I would say now, too many films. As a result, the festival seems to me to have lost focus a bit. You don't quite know which way to turn or what you should go and see. While all that goes on, there is still the emphasis on a certain fashionableness, mondanité, you know, the stars, etc. But I feel that in a funny way the festival has lost heart a bit on this score.
Do you think it's injured by the Bikini Brigade?
No, I think the Bikini Brigade doesn't really exist anymore. I mean, you come on the beach and you can see, you know, this kind of thing. There's some model over there being photographed, and when anybody is being photographed, they attract a crowd. But it's totally without significance. I would say it's no more than, you know, you'd see in Hyde Park if somebody started stripping off and being photographed there. That's quite irrelevant. This is the sort of English idea of a film festival, which is, of course, extremely naive.
Do you think it's a peculiarly English fault?
Yes, I think it is. I think, you see, the English, they're very philistine. They don't know much about art, and they're suspicious of that. And art certainly isn't news. So the only news you ever get in Britain about film festivals is this thing of people stripping off on the beach.
What about the business side here? Is the negotiation and the scope for negotiation truly valuable?
Well, I think it is. I think that anything that enables films to circulate is valuable. And here you get distributors from all over the world who come. They can see films, they can negotiate with the filmmakers. It is a way for young filmmakers and not well-known filmmakers who haven't got a big backing. It's a way for them to get a distribution for their films.
At the end of the fortnight, it's probable that more people go home with their hopes dashed than their hopes realised. And as for those beauties on the beach, if they go home with nothing else, they do at least go home with a lovely tan.